It's time for our real estate roundup, where we take a look at what's going on right now at the Atlanta housing market. Associate broker David Mills is here to continue our discussion from last week about short sales. David, good morning to you.
Hey, Stephen, how you doing?
So I'm doing well.
Good.
Let's recap to our viewing audience what short sales means and
Okay.
who can benefit from being a part of a short sale.
Very good. A short sale is the sale of a real estate property where the proceeds of the sale is less than what's owed on the property loan. So that's what it is. So if someone's, in other words, if someone's having some type of hardship and they need to sell that property, and yet the sale of that property will not cover what they owe,
Okay.
that they're selling it short of what they owe the bank,
Okay.
that is a short sale.
So what are they responsible for when it comes to what the home actually sells for and how much they still owe on the home?
Well, that's a good question. Typically, this is what the seller wants to know. Am I liable for the difference of that shortfall that I did not get repaid to the bank? Okay. Well, in a word, yes,
Okay.
they are. However, at the time of closing, what we typically will do then is get the bank to sign off on a release of liability so that they will not be responsible for that amount at closing. So that's typically how we conclude a short sale, is that with that release of liability. So that's typically gone.
And how does that affect them in terms of taxes and their credit report?
Good question as well. So the second question that's very important to sellers is also tax implications.
Okay.
Well, right now, everyone's being protected by what's called the Fair Mortgage Debt Relief Act. That law is actually the thing that keeps you from having to get a 1099 for that amount that you owe that you didn't repay, as showing up as income. So you don't get that 1099. So it is there. However, it will expire at the end of this year.
What?
December
so we only
the
have 2
31st.
weeks
That's
left.
it. That's
No,
it. That law is going to expire, and so it's going to be a
So you got to have the home sold by the end of the year.
End of this year
Okay.
to not. However, laws change all the time. There are actually 2 laws that are being introduced to Congress right now to extend that law for 2014. There's no promise that they're going to actually make it
But
law,
it could
though.
be.
It could happen. There again, you should always consult your CPA, your tax preparer, about that, because laws change all the time.
And what about the credit report?
Okay, credit is a very important issue as well, because the question is, do I have any credit consequences for a short sale? Well, yes. However, a short sale is not as harsh on your credit as a foreclosure would be.
Okay.
So it's a pretty good decision to do a short sale if you can qualify for one. To do a short sale rather than let the foreclosure happen to you, because that's more devastating to your credit.
Okay.
So there again, you should consult a credit professional about that as well.
And when it comes to a short sale, it doesn't look like the home owner who's selling the home is going to walk away with a profit.
Right.
So how do they pay the commission to the real estate broker or agent?
Brilliant question as well, because they don't have that. The bank is going to require the seller to have a realtor. They can't go into that thing alone. They have to have a realtor, and with that, the bank will also make sure that the realtor gets paid their commission. So it's not the seller's responsibility to pay the realtor at that point.
So having the realtor, that's basically the first step in finding out about short sales and how you can sell your home.
Absolutely.
All right,
It is.
great conversation.
Yes.
David, great information as well on
Yes.
short sales, information to help people out there. Now, if you're interested in learning more about the Atlanta housing market, you can go to the Better Mornings Atlanta page of CBSAtlanta.com. We posted a link to David's real estate website there as well, so you can contact him if you have more questions about short sales and really just about anything, all things real estate.
Give me a call.
He's the guy. All right, we'll be right back after this break. You're watching Better Mornings Atlanta.